So basically, I heard about Entrepreneurship Bootcamp through Mushi, and he really inspired me because I was actually one of those people who have so many ideas. Mushi described it very well. My ideas come out like popcorn, left and right, all day long. So I have no problem with ideas. But ideas really don't have value unless you implement and execute these ideas. Take them to the finish line. So that's what Entrepreneur Bootcamp is to me. 3-day entrepreneur, get into the execution, the implementation, take it to the end, and actually monetize it. You have to believe that you can do it. Then you build a program around that, implement that program, execute that program, build a team around it, and then finally you can be outstanding in what your entrepreneurial pursuits and ambitions are. So that's how I heard about Entrepreneurship Bootcamp. It's a great program for me, and I'm sure it's going to be a great program for whoever comes in. I think the excitement comes from the fact that I was struggling to find my own way. I was really wandering around in the desert, let's say, a desert of ideas. All my ideas were coming in like water in the desert, but then there was nowhere to take those in terms of the market. I didn't even know what my market was. Step one, I had to actually find out what is my market. Who wants to purchase what I'm trying to sell? Because I get very excited about my ideas, but then I don't know where to take those ideas, who to bring them to. What's my audience? That's what I need to find out. And then build a product that works, test that product, keep going back to the audience, build the audience and the market for it, and then finally monetize that product. All of these other steps, I had no idea where to begin. This program will help me get there because public speaking is job number one. Whenever you're an entrepreneur, you have to know how to communicate with your audience. You have to be able to sell to your audience. You have to understand what they're looking for. So what we're doing here is really training people to be able to speak to that group, not only in public speaking, but also through the written word, through marketing, through online, through digital, through social media. You name it, we go through the avenues that work and bring you down that path to understand how can I take my entrepreneurial ideas, bring them to the market, and then finally, after I build it, be outstanding in how I deliver that product or service to the customers that are excited and as excited about that product as I am for you are. Sure. You know, that's probably one of the biggest questions of our time. And without belaboring it, you know, we all see what's going on when we walk outside into our communities. We drive down the highway and you look at empty store after empty store, empty business, empty office space. And then we go into our offices in 9-to-5 jobs and we see almost all the products and services that we used to sell before are basically moving into an automated world. We live in a world of automation. We live in a world of Amazon, Google, Facebook, Netflix, you name it. Basically, many of the things that we thought created a ton of value through human interaction are now being automated away. So how do you survive? How do you adapt? It's adapt or die environment now. The way to do that is to take your entrepreneurial ideas and move them forward into this fast-paced, automated world where everybody wants what they want right away and right now and right where they are. And the way to do that is through an Entrepreneurship Bootcamp program. Because when you have the ideas that the world wants to see through the platforms that are online, through media, through public speaking events, face-to-face, you have to have a plan that you build to get there. That's the only way that you can be outstanding once more. So that's why I think that this program is extremely exciting, because most of the people I know, They have ideas like popcorn as well. They get very excited about their new idea. Javed, let me tell you, I want to bring this to the world. But then I say, what are you going to do next? They say, oh, well, that's for the big guys. That's for the big companies. That's for Amazon. That's not for me. I don't even know where to begin. Well, this is where you begin, right here, Entrepreneurship Bootcamp. You got to believe in your idea. Most people already have that. But how is the world going to believe in your idea? How are you going to build it so they believe in it like you do? And then how is it going to be outstanding? That's the